Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. Today we are doing March is what I wore this month. It went from Wednesday the 18th of March to Sunday the 22nd of March. Because it was the first day, even though it was a work day, I wore this pair of Calia black underwear. I am reviewing these, so what I thought about them will be in the review of them. Then this 10-inch vampire tee by Calabar Creates. It is cotton lycra topped, bamboo, French terry, cotton flannel and PUL core and micro fleece on the back. Then this 10-inch Little Mermaid by Venus Pads, which is cotton knit, topped, flannel core and fleece on the back. And then I wore this 10-inch Rainbow Bear, also by Venus Pads, and it is crushed velvet top, flannel core and fleece on the back. Next up is this 11-inch Hocus Pocus by Orange Tulip Knits. It is cotton lycra topped, super heavy bamboo fleece core and a water resistant fleece on the back. Then next up was this 10-inch Hannah pad in this Hannah green colour. The greens kind of brought up a couple of interesting blue parts, but this is certified organic cotton throughout, plus this TPU waterproof backer. Even though I treated these exactly the same as I do all of the rest of my pads, there is still this stain here, so I'll have to retreat them. Next up is overnight I wore this 14-inch Edelweiss Ivory by Hannah Pads. So Edelweiss Ivory deals with this pattern. Again, these were treated the same and with stain treater, but yet still have stained. I also wore this overnight with a pair of the Love Luna underwear. These spilt everywhere, and it came out the side. There's actually photos on my Instagram if you want to go have a look. I basically came out all of the side. And for the first time in probably 5 or 6 years actually leaked onto the bed and leaked onto the blankets. That was in part due to this laminated cotton. So if you ever have a question about PUL and leaking through PUL, this is the answer: you don't. What you do is exactly what happened with this, is I went off the edge. And so basically, as you can see from the staining, which I will obviously, same as this one, be putting through another soak and another stain treater, but essentially it came off the edge and leaked out, and that's why even through the backup underwear, it came out the edge and went onto the bed sheets, which meant a 4 AM change of sheets. It wasn't very pretty and I wasn't very happy with that. But again, this is the same as the Hannah Pad Green, is organic, certified organic cotton, and the TPU waterproof backer. Next day, Thursday, which was a heavy day, my heavy day, I wore my Yuki cup. I love this. This is my heavy cup. This is my go-to heavy cup. So I just realised that I have rinsed it out, but I haven't particularly washed it, and there's some dried blood in the stem, so I'm going to have to use my toothpick to get that dry blood out when I wash it. So I wore this on my heavy day, my Yuki cup. I also wore this pair of Celestial Acalia underwear. This is the Eve. The black pair was the Oriana. This is the Eve. Again, I am doing a review on them, so I'm not going to overly talk about these now. And while at work, 10-inch Disney Villains, Looney Love, cotton jersey topped, cotton flannel and PU core and grid WinPro on the back. And this one here is a 10-inch by Kitty Cat Cloth, and it is organic bamboo velour topped, flannel and cotton fleece core, and grid Winpro on the back. This is the 11-inch Winnie the Pooh by Erin Sweet Sew. It is cotton topped, cotton, flannel, fleece, organic bamboo fleece and PUL core with, of course, my favourite backer corduroy. And this one here is the X-Files by A Splendid Story. It is cotton lycra topped, super heavy organic bamboo fleece core and soft shell fleece on the back. This is the Boo Boo Bear by Venus Pads. It is crushed velvet topped, flannel core, and it is fleece backed. At all of these points, obviously, I'm also wearing period underwear. This is what I wore overnight with another pair of this Lunar period underwear. This is the 12-inch Unicorn by Keller Bear Creates. It is cotton lycra topped, bamboo French terry, cotton, flannel and PUL core, and of course micro fleece on the back. This is the Juju pad. Again, this is another organic cotton underwear. This also stained in spite of stain treating. If you can see along here, this is where it's stained. It hasn't stained as badly as the Hannah pads, but it is this more beigey colour. So again, this is vintage organic cotton PUL core, and this organic cotton on the back. So this is actually a much nicer feel because the PUL is actually on the inside. Okay, this is a 10-inch gingerbread by Handmade by Hetty. This is cotton topped, Zorban flannel core and fleece on the back. Then it's this 10-inch Silver Cat by Venus Pads. It is crushed velvet topped, flannel core and fleece backed. This is the 11-inch Stitch by Orange Tulip Knits. It is cotton lycra topped, super heavy bamboo fleece core and water resistant fleece on the back. And then it's this 10-inch Hannah Blue without the dots on it. This one did not stain. This is organic cotton and top and core, and this TPU on the back. This is the 9-inch Totoro by Daisy and Bird. It is cotton knit topped, bamboo core and Wind Pro on the back. Even though in spite of this being blue, it doesn't particularly stain. So this is a 10-inch by the Purple Panda. It is cotton lycra knit topped, super heavy bamboo fleece, flannelette and PUL core and woven cotton on the back. Last but not least is this 9-inch Beetlejuice by Go With Your Flow. It is cotton lycra topped, bamboo fleece, cotton, flannel and PUL core, and of course my favourite corduroy on the back. Throughout all of this, I was wearing period underwear basically the whole time. The only one I did not wear was this one, which was in my period pack at work, and this just was my backup underwear for my period, which is always good to keep around as a just in case. I did wear my Kalia cup on the Friday, so the Wednesday I didn't wear a cup. Thursday on my heavy day I wore the Yuki cup, and the Friday, which was the 20th, I wore this Kalia cup. But again, this will form part of the review, and you already know that I love my Yuki cup. I also, so there's all the pads. I haven't counted them, so I hope that you guys did. This, of course, was always in order. I feel that having them in order is actually more helpful because it kind of shows how my period went over the course of the period. I also, obviously, outside of using the underwear, use these pad wrappers. These three here are from Gypsy Heart Store and a cotton outer, and they are all PUL lined. This is from Libra, and this one here is from Connie. Even though I didn't wear the underwear, I wore the underwear and used the cup from Acalia. I did not use the pads, and of course the wet bag that I used was the Hannah Pad wet bag, which is cotton and PUL lined. So that is what I wore this month for March 2020. And that's about it. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.